Hi guys, just doing a little video for people struggling with the compass points and compass direction, north, south, east and west. First of all, as you can see on the map, I've drawn out a compass. Obviously north, south, east, west, southeast, northeast, northwest, southwest. Generally, we measure the radius from Charing Cross. And southeast, the most southeasterly point on the knowledge is pretty much Catford. The most easterly point is around Silvertown, Canning Town, in the east. Now, the east can be split into two really, because you've got the river going between. It sort of runs. Obviously, we've got the Isle of Dogs, but in general, the river runs pretty much through the centre. Up to Charing Cross, so you've got the south of the river and north of the river. So generally Greenwich, although more southeast, is still kind of East London. North Greenwich and Rotherhithe, technically still East London, but because it's south of the river, we generally refer to this area as South East London. But yeah, so when you're referring to direction, Rotherhithe is a lot more further north than say Catford. So although we refer to Rotherhithe as South East London, you're generally still moving from an easterly direction. Many questions going from say Rotherhithe Station to Cromwell Road or Kensington. You know, you're pretty much taking a westerly movement all the way across the map. So yeah, in the south, Streatham is about as far south as we go. Greyhound Lane is probably the furthest south point whenever we get asked. Southwest is Roehampton, Putney, Tibbetts Corner is pretty much the most southwesterly point on the knowledge really. Roehampton to some extent as well. It's technically outside the radius, but we do sometimes get asked points around here. In the west is Acton. Acton Central is about as far west as we go. Northwest is Cricklewood, Dollis Hill Lane, that kind of area. In the north it's Hornsey, Ali Pally, Priory Road, Fortis Green, and in the northeast, technically Hackney Marshes is the northeast compass point, but we don't really touch that. So you've got slightly to the north of that is Lee Bridge, and also sort of Leighton area as well. So they're your general areas, and obviously Charing Cross in the centre where we measure our radius from. So when you're referring to a point, the compass direction of a point, you're referring to its fixed position. So for example, if we take Denmark Hill Station down here on Champion Park, now it's no good saying the point is on the left, because it might well be on the left if you're coming from Denmark Hill, for example. So if you turn right or left into Champion Park from Denmark Hill, the point is on your left hand side. That's true, but if you're coming from Grove Lane, the point is then on your right hand side. So you need to have a way of referencing a point to its fixed position. So that's where the north, south, east, west comes in. So Denmark Hill Station, the point itself is on the north side of Champion Park, and that's its fixed position. So when you are making notes on your points, so Denmark Hill would be, okay, we give that one no restrictions, set down left or right, and it's on the north side of Champion Park. And so when you're making your notes on your points, always give yourself a compass reference, and which is why it's imperative that you always take a map with you when you're pointing, because obviously it's not as obvious when you're out on the road what compass direction you're heading in, or which way you're looking at when you're looking at a point. We take, for example, we've been talking about Battersea Library recently, which is on Lavender Hill, just to the east of Lavender Sweep and Eccles Road, but it's on the south side of Lavender Hill. So when you've got the map with you, you can see that the closest junction is Eccles Road, Lavender Sweep, and you can see that in relation to Lavender Hill is heading in a southerly direction, so you can then work out that the point itself is on the south side of Lavender Hill. So that's how, when you're out making notes, that's why you need your map, because that's how you work out where your points are when you're out and about, because obviously not everyone carries a compass around with them, me included. You might get a compass on some car dashboards. I'm not sure about bikes, but generally, yeah, we don't have a compass with us when we're out and about, unless we're taking it really seriously, which we all are. But you know, compasses are not a massive requirement. We just need to know where our points are on the map. So yeah, that's pretty much basics about compasses, compass direction, and making notes on your points when you're out and about.